Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Bullhorn coming to you solo dolo tonight, and I've been wanting to do this video for a long time because it's a book that I've been reading and rereading and rereading so many times, and I believe it is the cataclysm of the social economic climate that we're in right now. And I know so many of us get into heated arguments with the opposition, and we want to be able to drive the point home that shit is fucked up, for lack of better words. But we lack the information or even more the ability to really say why things are not going the way we need them to go. Because at the end of the day, we can talk about oppression, we can talk about the NFL, we can talk about so many things. We need to be able to say why that is. Children ask the question all the time, but why? Why are things not the way I want them to go? Why can't I eat ice cream for dinner? Why can't I have just French fries? Why do I have to go to bed at 8 o'clock? And as parents, most of us know why. Because we want you to be on a healthy diet. We want you to get a good night's rest so you be able to function the next day without being cranky. Because most parents want to nap themselves, but that's beside the point. I really want to drive this point home about this book. This is one of the best books I've ever read and reread in my life. I think number 2 would be the 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene, and a book I just bought again because somebody took it from me. I don't know who it was, but somebody took it from me. A book I just bought again. Dave Chappelle mentioned it in his stand-up, but I read it maybe 3 or 4 years ago. But Pimp by Iceberg Slim. Great book, great book, great book. My mom's been telling me to read this book by Steve Letter, More Beautiful Than Before. There's some powerful stuff in here. Really not my taste, but the elders spoke, so I indulge in it. Really good book. Not my taste again, but I appreciate it. But the best book I've read in the last 5 years, Black Labor, White Wealth, Claude Anderson, very smart dude, very, very smart dude. If you get a chance, look up some of his YouTube stuff after you, of course, watch this video all the way through. But before I dive into the book, I want to tell you that as pro-black as I am, as much as I love my people, and as down as I am for the cause, I'm going to be watching the NFL this season. Now, before you condemn me to the other side, I want to drive home the point that, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to lose some fans. I'm not doing this for that. I'm doing this to educate. Your views don't mean anything. And when I say that, I mean this. If you don't watch the NFL, I'm going to tell you exactly what that means to them. Diddly and a little bit of squat. And this is the reason. The NFL is a 501(c) nonprofit organization, which means every dollar that they make, they do not pay taxes on it. Not one tax on any dollar that they make. You, on the other hand, a working class citizen, pay 33% taxes on every dollar that you make. That's 33 cents off every dollar. That's just from Uncle Sam. Federally. That's the nation as a whole is taking 33% of your taxes. Now, it might not all be sales tax. It might not all be whatever tax you want to put on it. But by the time they get done taking what you're going to pay into the Social Security system, by the time they get done paying with what you're going to pay in FICA, by the time they get done with paying with everything else that you pay, the government takes 33% of everything that you make. Churches and the NFL are the 2 largest corporations that do not pay taxes at all. 501(c). Look it up if you don't believe me. And the reason why you watching the NFL is not really doing anything for them is because the NFL makes billions of dollars a year, not from people like me and you. They make money from people like Pepsi, Coca-Cola, now Pizza Hut, because it's not Papa John's anymore, even though certain teams are still electing to use Papa John's still as the official pizza. Goodyear, Firestone, Anheuser-Busch, which is a huge corporation, GM, and Ford. All these companies pay the NFL for commercial time. Commercial time equals sponsorship time. In the NFL, it literally, a 30-second commercial during the Super Bowl was $1 million. That's $1 million of revenue that the NFL made. Not to mention all the tickets that they sell, not to mention all the beer that they sell, not to mention anything that's bought. And I'm gonna tell you this, it's cold-blooded. Anything that is bought when it refers to Ford, GM, Anheuser-Busch, which is Budweiser, which is Lime-A-Rita, which is Watermelon-A-Rita, which is Mango-A-Rita. Anything that is bought during the time of football season, the NFL gets a piece of that. And again, they don't have to pay taxes on it at all. So, if we are really going to stand for anything, if we're really going to do anything about the socioeconomic status of our people in this time, which is what this book taught me, we have to cut the snake off at the root, not the head. The head is the NFL. The root would be all the sponsors that they have. So, what am I saying? I'm saying if you really want to make a difference, stop buying Budweiser. Stop buying Bud Light Lime. Stop buying Bud Light Platinum. Stop buying Mango-A-Rita, Strawberry-Rita, Mango-A-Rita, whatever Rita you decide to buy. Stop buying anything that has to do with the sponsors of the NFL. And that's where the issue comes in at. Because I'm not going to stop drinking because I live in America. And I'm so westernized, it's ridiculous. If you really want to break it down, and I'm gonna take a slight left real quick. If you really want to break it down, if you are my age, or a little older, or a little younger, and I'm 27 by the way, you are almost a 10th generation American. You're more American than most of the Anglo-Saxon people who are here, than most of the Caucasoid persuasion people who are here. You're more American than they are. Because not only did your people come to this country unwillingly, but then they built it unwillingly. And then they lived here unwillingly. They've had to deal with all the depressions. They've had to deal with all the surges in the economy. They've had to deal with all the wars. They've had to deal with everything that America's had to deal with in the past 200 plus years. And they've still be considered second-class citizens. That's the point I really want to drive home. If you really want to make a difference, you have to focus your money in one area. That's it. Okay, so you're upset with the NFL. That's fine. Are you upset with the Atlanta Falcons? Because you shouldn't be. Because Arthur Blank already said if any of his team members kneel, he'll pay the fine. I like Julio Jones. Love Devontae Freeman. Shout out to both of y'all. Do y'all like Marshawn Lynch? I know I do. Guess what? If you really want to make a difference, only watch Raider games. Only watch the Raider games. Only watch the teams who have taken some type of stance against the injustices that have been done. So that's Philly, that's Atlanta, that's Oakland. It used to be Baltimore, but they made their choice on what they wanted to do, not signing the brother Kaepernick. So again, this book has taught me a lot. This book has taught me a lot about not only where we are in this country as far as our socioeconomic status, but where we're headed if we don't change if we don't change our practices. Another thing this book taught me was that African Americans are the 9th or 10th richest country in America. Now I'm gonna put that into context because I don't want it to be taken out of. If African Americans, just us, just people who came from that background, pulled all our resources and all our money together and we really spent our money with our people, we will be the 9th or 10th richest country in the world. Now, I'm going to put that in perspective. If we were to compare against all the other countries in the world, we would be right next to South Korea. Now, I know that's not saying a lot, and maybe it's saying more to me because I've been there twice for 2 years, but South Korea produces Samsung, Kia, and Hyundai. That's 3 major things that are sold in America to our people, and we will be considered just as rich and just as powerful as they are. Our economic status would be rival to a South Korea. Now, again, we cannot start revolution again with Black Labor, White Wealth by Claude Anderson. please go buy this book. Please, please, please go buy this book and read for yourself if you think I'm BSing with you. If we were to put ourselves up and try and have a revolution, we have to get back into one thing and one thing only, and that is, I hate to break the news to you, I hate to be that guy. It's not shooting, it's not running, it's not being the fastest, it's not being the strongest. It's literally agriculture. That's exactly what it is. It's agriculture. Because I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that most of the people who are going to watch this video cannot or do not want to farm. They don't want to get out there and grow their own vegetables. They don't want to get out there and kill their own meat. They don't want to get out there and tend to their own land. Because just like you, I like going to Kroger too. I like buying cans. I like opening the cans. I like throwing it in the pot. I like waiting 15 minutes and having a pretty good dinner. I like throwing things in microwaves. I love putting up a Chick-fil-A parking lot. It's delicious. We all know this. But a lot of what we have going on is because we have lost the skills that we came up with. And because of that, we're in a bind. You cannot be upset with somebody if they are feeding you. You cannot give them the big middle finger if everything that you have is made by them. And I appreciate what we're doing. I'm not going to start and end this video off negativity. I appreciate what we're doing. We are 110% supporting our people. And it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. It brings a tear to my eye every time I come down to Atlanta. And I'll be there this weekend. It's a beautiful thing. But we have to do more. We have to take the power away from them. If we can start community gardens, that'd be great. If we can show our people how to shoot, that'd be great. If we can show our people how to hunt, how to tend to land, how to do everything agriculturally, then we can start having a conversation about the revolution.